On the table, it's Minecraft Build a Portal action figures, and you have to see the mountain goat that we will send through the Build a Portal. Hey everyone, this is Dan. Thank you for watching Squirrel Stampede. We are going to have some interesting times with the Build a Portal action figures from Minecraft, plus a few other surprises once we get inside the Nether. Also, good timing with Minecraft right now. It's Squirrel Stampede over at SquirrelStampede Gaming. We are playing some Minecraft again. Check out the latest episode where we have some interesting activities with sheep and building Squirprid towers. Well, let's get back to these Minecraft Build a Portal action figures and send that mountain goat right through that portal and see what happens.
Squirrel Stampede! Please squike, squirmint,
and Squirrel Live.
And this is how you should be able to find your series of Build a Portal Mountain Goat. The Mountain Goat front and center on kind of a dawn of the day, or is that dusk of a day. The stars are coming out the box nice and purple with a grass block behind it. And of course, once again, Alex and Steve involved with the antics. Over on the back of the box, 6 to find, and then you get a quick little idea of who has what with the portal build to find. Looking like the Wither Skeleton wins the largest chunk of the Build a Portal, and everyone else getting a small side of obsidian. And Steve and Alex already pretty much escaped from their packaging. It's pretty much same old with these two. We've seen them many a time. Steve here with, what would that be? That's got to be an iron sword, the way it's reflecting. And Alex holding onto a diamond pickaxe, which these figures are really nice though. Yeah, we've seen them many times, gives you a chance to pick one up if you've not picked one up. Good scale, good articulation, just good durability, really fun figures. And of course they each have a part of the gate that we can build here. So taking a look at the goat is the prime feature of this series. In fact, the goat may be the only brand new figure in this series. Kind of hard to keep up with these. Let's get the goat out. And there's our cute little mountain goat figure with probably that's got to be a mountain goat spawn egg. I have yet to really play creative in a long time to just go spawning mountain goats, so I'll just have to probably believe that's what it is. Nice little goaty figure, a little bit of hair dropping from the sides, articulated head probably just a tiny bit actually. Not too much in there. Just up and down. Oh, it's getting a little bit better now that I'm loosening up. And the legs, probably a little bit of movement too. I see a little bit there. Sure. So our goat figure is out. Nice little touch. Nice looking details. A little more gray than white, but it's a mountain goat. I can see that. Also with its own hunk of obsidian, the other side piece to the Wither Skeleton's piece. I'm not sure, but I think maybe the Build a Portal Zombified Pigman is original to this series. Am I right on that? I feel like this one has not been produced yet with the new modified pig snout and the side ears. So that one may be new. I'm pretty sure we've seen a creeper like 100,000 times. Maybe not with the gunpowder, that might be original to it. And the Wither Skeleton, that could be original to this series too. It's getting a little confusing because of the way Comic Maker Minecraft figures evolved into just basic Minecraft action figures of this scale. So some of these have been redone, but with different face head features. Let's get these three out. Okay, what's up with these three? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen the creeper many times, although the creeper toes look a little more pronounced this time, don't they? It looks like they've added a little bit of sneaker to them. If that's true or not, I'll have to go back to old creepers. Our new zombified piglin out here with a golden sword. And our Wither Skeleton, who is always a little trickier to stand because it's taller and those little tiny stick legs just never want to stand. Great opportunity to compare the stone sword with the iron sword though. Or which one is it? I don't know still. I got him. And of course, various more elements of Portal. Couple tower pieces, or verticals I should call them instead. And a few ground pieces to lock around with. And then the panel of Portal that is about scale to the figures. Just about right. That's just enough to like move in yourself into the portal, but not say your finely constructed house. So now we get to construct and build our portal. Nothing more exciting than building our first Build-A-Portal for this scale of action figures. And now that I've conveniently mixed up all the pieces, I don't know where anything goes. I am assuming that the verticals are the same piece. It's got to be. They got to make this nice and easy. So those are going to go on the sides. Then, what do we have for all of these pieces? Are these basically all the same too? They really could be. We have 2 male side connectors and then we have 2 female side connectors. So that should help us build. I'm guessing we use some structure here. We'll start down. How about connecting here? Oh, that's perfectly easy. Always good to start with the structure so it doesn't fall down. But then if I go like this to connect in, which is my only option down, this would have to then be in reverse. Is that what they want us to do? So I've got the bottom placed in and now another side. Pretty good. And then I think we should drop down the open gate now because we won't really be able to do it once it's closed. There's a little notch on there. I wonder what that notch is supposed to do. Well, let's give it a shot real quick. That fits down nice and easy. So we'll now pop in this. Maybe what we'll do is combine these together now. And I've got a male connector and a female right up top, so it should just lock right in or explode. So they're constructed. The Build-A-Portal. How to build a portal with Minecraft action figures. Pretty good scale. I love Build-A-Figure stuff. Build an item inside. It really helps you want to complete a full collection. Kind of rewards you for completing a full collection. And this one looks good. It'll be a nice little back piece for a display of figures. It's pretty sturdy too. Once these are all connected in, these are some nice connection points. If I got it right, I see a seam here. I wonder if that little notch has to be oriented just right. I think for now I'll just go with it. It's getting dusty already. Obsidian shows table dust so well. I'm very curious, often curious, and I wanted to see how this scales to the Moose Minecraft Treasure X portal box that we opened up earlier and found characters inside. So a little bit larger, and obviously this one didn't want to stand very well because it's more of a box. So yeah, a little bit larger, and you want to see something funny? I left all this slime in here since, what, December? What happened to the slime? Oh no! It dried out. It's pretty much a... Ew, it's kind of wet still. It's got a little bit of moisture, you know, it needs about a couple more months to really shrink up, but that's what happens. Yuck, forgot about that one. So for sure, a better scale of portal to your figures of 3-inch. What are these again? I always forget. 3.5-inch. So now it's finally that time to test out our portal. Who better to test it than a mountain goat? Get over here, goat. So we're gonna send this goat to the Nether. We're gonna explore what happens when a goat goes through a portal. What are some of the things that happens to its body as it hits the event horizon and then is reprocessed into a darker, warmer domain such as the Nether. So Steve, give the goat a push and we'll see what happens to the goat. So the first thing the goat encounters inside the portal is the purpley pixelated feel that generally gives you a little bit of a numbness and a tingling sensation. Then there's some wobbliness going on, an underwater-like feel as your body is stripped away, ripped apart, and becoming formatted into the purpley wave of the portal. As you can see now, the structure of the sheep is quite wobbly as it tears itself apart into the mainstream of the portal. Now luckily at Squirrel Stampede we have the technologies to slow things down to the micro time realm, and we can see more details of what is happening to the goat. Oh! The goat has just been inverted, has been torn inside out. I see ribs, I see intestines. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, I hope our goat's gonna be okay. So we are now pretty much in the center of the portal, just before we start to rebuild oneself back into the Nether. So hopefully, oh good, the goat has been flipped back around to its normal structure and is now experiencing what it is like to rebuild oneself and then transport into the Nether back onto its 4 feet. What an adventure that was. That is how you send a goat through a portal in slow motion. Oh look, you found a warped forest. Nicely done.
I want to go too.
No, Steve, not yet. I haven't calibrated the portal.
Ah! Ah!
Steve is experiencing some of the same things that happened to the mountain goat, only much more painful as I have not adjusted the settings yet. Steve's here, and the portal dyed his shirt orange. Steve did not use the correct washing formula on his laundry detergent. That, or he came with this Witch Hut adventure pack. I can't remember what it was, but somehow he switched inside the portal. So check this out, the Nether on the table today. On one side we've got a warped forest, and even the squirrels over by the picnic table have found a very nice crimson tree thingy to stand next to. It's pretty warm in here, but it's nice because it's February in real life, and it can get kind of cold. Uh-oh. We don't really have anything to hide under, do we? I think a ghast is coming. Oh yeah. There is a ghast in the area. We've got to be extremely careful. Steve has just dove under the sheep to protect himself. These ghast can be very much of an extreme annoyance in the Nether. Oh, did you see that? He just knocked over their build-a-portal. You two better make friends with that ghast. And there it is. So this large-scale ghast figure is actually a menace and pretty cool. I think it comes in a box like this. The Fireball Ghast that has 10 discs to launch. Load and launch. 3 steps, open the top door, drop in some discs, and there's a button on the back. This may be the largest mob from the Minecraft toys. Oh no, wait, there was that giant ender dragon, right? Painted pretty well, it's all in white, then with a little bit of gray ghast details. And we've got a little articulation on every one of these jellyfish-like ghostly tendrils on the bottom here. These are kind of fun. They're almost like switches. I always say that the wolf's tail is like a light switch. None of these are really doing anything. So, I don't know. I just keep doing this and nothing seems to be happening. So, interesting, but I like all those articulated points. They didn't need to go to that extreme, and they did, and it worked well. So there's the ghast. On the back, there's our button. And we press that in. We should wake up the ghast. Oh, he's probably getting ready to fire something. There's a disc. Now, since I'm not giving it a good hard push, it hasn't fired out yet, but the ghast has awakened. And oh, whoa, that shot out fast. And with 10 discs inside, this is a total menace mob. Oh, down goes Steve and the goat in one shot. That is impressive. How does he take on the squirrels? Oh, the squirrel crimson tree is pretty strong and can take a beating. Yeah, it's going to be weeks of finding these ghast discs throughout the studio. They're very reminiscent of the snowball disc that was in one of the snow golems from the past. Wow, which one was that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat. I can't believe I had the snow golem not more than 3 feet away from my face, just over on a side shelf. This was the larger scale Mattel Survival Mode series of Minecraft figures, and it shot a disc. Is it loaded? I think it's loaded. We can test out. Ow! Gosh, that just nearly hit me. So there's a snowball, and there is a fireball. Yeah, the technology is almost identical. This guy, long since retired, I doubt you will find recently anywhere. One of my favorites, though. That's why it's on a shelf nearby, because of the funness of the disc shooting abilities. Of course, the scientist inside me now wants to take some of these snowballs and place them inside the ghast. So to place your discs inside, open up that top again. I'm pretty sure these will work. Hopefully I won't break my ghast. Everything falls in so nicely. And close her up, and then you have a fire. Ah, the snowball works! That's awesome. And then when you're out, look at that. You get a way better flip of face with the ghast. So this is a pretty awesome little mob feature. Find that around town. And there it goes. Are you okay, Steve? So how are we gonna get you back to the overworld? This is a mess. Wait a second. Hold on. I think the portal's rebuilding itself. The portal's been rebuilt. The zombified piglin from the overworld has reactivated the portal, once again constructing it into the nether. I guess that's how it works. And now Steve and the goat may go back inside to where they should be from.
Hopefully my shirt turns back.
Now, Zombified Piglin, can you please clean up all these discs? And Steve is back. So is the goat. And the snow golem has also luckily escaped. But now while we were gone, it appears that the witch and her cat, a nice little black cat, has taken Alex captive along with the wither skeleton, who really doesn't know what he's doing. He probably should have went back into the portal too. So yeah, if you're looking to catch up, I found this adventure pack set just recently, although I feel like it was from afar, as some of the figures on the back were released quite a while ago. The cat though is a nice little figure. I like the yellow eyes on this one. The cats are always fun to collect. So a real nice black cat there. Kind of a fun adventure pack to look forward to. Oh good, the witch has gotten bored and she's headed back to her swamp. That gives us a chance to check out a couple more items real quick. Speaking of a swamp, oh, there is an Explorer versus Whisperer pack out now. Pretty much the same series as the portal here. The Dungeons collection is where you gotta go for a lot of the very awesome different variety of skins. There is the Whisperer, or what I like to call Zombified Kermit the Frog.
Hey, I don't like that.
The Explorer pack and Whisper seems very fresh and new. Look at the skin on this figure. She's got a bow staff and a bow. A bow staff and a bow and an arrow. No arrow, but a bow staff and a bow. Good face makeup too. Then the Whisperer. How do we install the Whisperer's Kermit the Frog collar? I suppose you could go from any direction. I went from the front. You probably could go from the back. And there's our Whisperer. Now this is a fun figure, kind of like an Enderman in style of arms. Look how long these arms are. And opening and closing mouth, which is really nicely featured. Little top there, almost like you could peg something in there. Nice little bit of lava-like lighting to it, an inner glow maybe. So articulation on head rotation, mouth, arms move like an Enderman, and feet. And thank you for a little bit of extra foliage on the bottom there for help standing. Unlike the wither skeleton here, who is on basically these little peg feet, and he will fall down very easily. Oh, come on! And one more really awesome figure pack to explore today. It's Steve and Armored Horse. Nice little nether portal build-a-pack feature. Steve and Armored Horse with diamond armor. And there we have Steve and Armored Horse. Probably one of my more favorite figure things from the Minecraft action figure series of 3.5 inches is the action figure mounted onto a horse with armor and saddle. This is a pretty white horse. I think the second horse I have found. I believe there's an Alex somewhere. And so now we have a white horse with this really fancy diamond armor. There's a lot of layers to these. There's these extra little leg armor pieces that snap on, and then a shell of the outer body. Actually, let's just remove all this so we can see our horse underneath. Let go, Steve. Let go. Let go. Let go. Oh, sorry. There we go. And just kind of flip up over the head. It can be a little tight. We can take those pads off the feet. I just kind of want to leave them there. A little tricky to get on. But there is our cute little horsey ready to go on an adventure or just hang out in a corral eating apples all day. And included a golden apple. So several packs out there right now for the Build a Portal series to look out for and have fun with and collect. My faves have to be the Mountain Goat. It's the most original of the series. The Diamond Armored Horse, of course. Sorry, horse. And the Whisperer back here is also a treat. Look out! He's loose! Well, there we have it with the Build a Portal series of figures. Another good grouping of action figures to go through. They interact really well, and the Build a Portal is a nice, fascinating feature. Don't forget, over at the gaming channel, Squirrel Stampede playing some Minecraft this past week. Check that out. If you like today's video, please give us a squike, a squirrelibe, and a squamment. What is your favorite new Build a Portal figure? Thank you so much for watching. That's what I have to say about that.